Alright, Shalawam. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim Barak, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalawam to the hopeful elect brethren, teaching and pushing His word in sincerity and in truth. This is the brother Yahawah coming back again with another, quick lesson, hopefully through the Spirit. And it's out here, waiting for transportation to go to the camp, or to push the word. I just want to do a quick lesson on basically, your beard. Coming into the truth, you learn that you have to, maintain your beard. And what I mean by maintain is you have to keep a beard on your face, right? Because there's a certain way that the Lord wants us to look. There's a certain appearance that we're supposed to have. All right, and we're gonna get this in the book of Leviticus. I pulled this up on the Salakia, the My Bible Sword app, which is a good app to have. You get to type in different things in the dictionary, and they bring up all sorts of scriptures. So, all right. So, as you can see here, I just typed in beard, and it gives you all these different scriptures. Breaks down what these different scriptures are talking about. So here we have Leviticus Salakia. We have where it says idolatrous practice of marring forbidden. We have Leviticus 19 and 27, all right, which is in the law. It says, "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads." All right, talking about cutting the getting a line up. When you go to the barber shop, getting a line up, lining up your head, making it look all clean and crispy, right? And let's get that word for Salaki, for round. That's the quap, right? Which means to strike off, right? Which is essentially what happens when you cut your hair, when you Salaki. We get down here. It says primitive root, to strike with more or less violence, beat, fell, corrode, by implication of attack, to knock together, that is surround or circulate, compass, about, in, cut down, destroy, go around, about, enclose, round, right? So that's the point right there, to cut down. So basically getting the line up and cutting around, the edges of your head, of your hair, right? That's on top of your head, right? So let's read that again. It says, "Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard." All right, meaning cutting the edges of your beard, right? You're not supposed to cut the edges of your beard. All right, and let's get that word for mar. It says, destroy, corrupt, go to ruin, decay. It says to be marred, to be spoiled, to be corrupted, be corrupt, to be injured, to be ruined, be rotted, spoil, ruin, to pervert, corrupt, deal corruptly. Spoil, ruin, destroy. So you get the point. Spoil, ruin, destroy, corrupt. Because when you cut the edges of your beard, you're basically destroying it, right? Here it is that the Lord created you with facial hair that has a particular structure, however he created it to grow. But when you cut off the edges, you're destructuring your beard. You're destroying it. You're spoiling it, right? And we're required to have a beard in this truth. So, and here in Babylon the Great, that's a common practice, especially with businessmen, so-called businessmen, you know, and they try to, you know, they cut their beards. They either line it up or they cut it smooth off, right? Which that's a, you know, that's a Roman custom. When you look at when you look it up, you know, the cutting having a smooth face. You know, that's, let me say that's a Roman custom, but that's a heathenistic custom, right? Same thing here. Let me get this. That's a great thing about this app. You know, for the brothers who don't have, you know, have this app, you should, you know, download it. It's on Google Play. It's called My Bible Sword app, and you should get the download where it has the Nave dictionary. I believe another brother was talking about this too, but let me get it here. Just to let you know that this is a heathenistic custom. All right, this is Genesis chapter 41 and 14. It says, then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon, and he shaved himself and changed his raiment and came in unto Pharaoh. Right? So this is Joseph, okay, which was one of the 12 sons of Jacob, right? The patriarch of the 12 tribes of Israel. He had to shave his beard, right? Even though, you know, it's not according to the law that you're supposed to shave your beard, but because he had to go before the Pharaoh, right? It was a custom of the heathens that you couldn't have a beard on your face going before the king. You know, so this was an Egyptian custom that he basically had to do it in order to appear before the king. All right. You know, imagine if, you know, if he didn't do it, he probably would have been put to death for appearing unto him in such a manner, right? But this is also an Egyptian custom, right? So it says, then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and then he brought him hastily out of the dungeon, and he shaved himself and changed his raiment and came in unto Pharaoh. All right, but that's because it's an Egyptian custom, and Salakia, and Joseph at that time, you know, of course, he was in Egypt, in the dungeon, held prisoner against his will. So yeah, I just wanted that to be a quick video. Once again, all praises to Yahawashi, everyone to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalawam to the hopeful elect, teaching and pushing His word in sincerity and truth. Shalawam.